Any witnesses from either party?
No, Your
No
Honor.
witnesses from the state.
No, Your Honor.
All right, is there a reason I should follow this plea bargain agreement?
Counsel?
Judge, it's our plea bargaining agreement, Judge. State and I have both looked at this case, given the seriousness of the allegations, but the lack of corroborating evidence. After lengthy negotiations, we believe that 10 years deferred adjudication with lifetime
All
registration.
right, court is calling 2022 CR 11882, State of Texas versus Ralph Pettis. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Zach Dunn for the state.
Defense?
Louis Martinez on behalf of Mr. Pettis.
Are you Mr. Pettis?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report? State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objections?
No, Judge.
No objections, Your Honor.
Have both parties had a chance to review the TAP evaluation?
Yes, Judge.
Any objections?
No, Judge.
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Any witnesses from either party?
No, Your
No
Honor.
witnesses from the state.
No, Your Honor.
All right, is there a reason I should follow this plea bargain agreement?
Counsel?
Judge, it's our plea bargaining agreement, Judge. State and I have both looked at this case, given the seriousness of the allegations, but the lack of corroborating evidence. After lengthy negotiations, we believe that 10 years deferred adjudication with lifetime registration is appropriate in this case. And that would allow the state to sufficiently supervise him for a long period of time. He's not eligible for early termination. He's not eligible for non-disclosure. So this isn't going away. And of course, if the court finds that he violates the terms of the probation at any point during this 10 years, the court can assess 20 years in prison. And Mr. Pettis knows this. And so given those facts, Judge, we're asking the court to accept the plea bargain in this case.
All right, is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state.
All right, anything you wish to say?
No, ma'am.
All right. All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court will follow your agreement. Court is going to sentence you to 10 years deferred adjudication. There's to be 180 days in the Bexar County Jail as a condition of probation. Chapter 62 registration. There's to be no contact with the complainant. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. Proof of employment within 30 days or SSI. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And you'll be under the sex offender unit supervision. There is no community service hours for me to give you because for offenses of this nature, there's nowhere to do community service hours, so I'm not going to impose community service hours. This is a second-degree felony. What are the court costs?
Judge, I honestly can't answer that right now.
All right.
As we're in transition to honestly, it's a little bit hard to tell, but
All right, what I can tell you is usually the court costs on the second-degree felonies, usually they're about $380 to $450. Counsel, if there's any reason that your client cannot pay that, all you have to do is present an affidavit to that and the court will take care of that.
Yes. I do need to speak to the conditions briefly.
Yes.
So Judge, our plea bargain, obviously the court can impose reasonable conditions of probation. Our plea bargain did not contemplate time in jail as a condition. Mr. Pettis is the caretaker for his two elderly parents. He does not have anybody else who lives with him. They do not have other arrangements set up. Would the court allow him to 30 days to prepare to make arrangements in order to do that? Because literally there's no one to take care of them at this point.
No. I mean, if somebody wants to bring me documentation of that, I'll reconsider, but for now, the answer is no.
And then because he's disabled, he's not working, so any house arrest, there would not be any request for a work release, it would be no request for partial. It's, I just want the court to understand that we would not be making any of those requests if the court were to consider house arrest to allow him to take care of his parents.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Pettis, I'm showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and this does require registration, so make sure that you're registered. Otherwise, that could potentially be a new offense. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Your Honor, we have brief impact from both the complainant and her mother at whatever time the court would.
All right, I believe legally it's the complainant who gives victim impact unless the
They're a minor
defense,
judge. That's the only reason.
okay, unless the defense has no objection to the,
I would object to that, Judge.
all right, so the complainant, unless the complainant's parent has something they want to read that the complainant wrote, otherwise victim impact, it's the complainant.
Our understanding was that if it's the guardian and they're a minor, that allows that opportunity, but if we misunderstand, we're more than happy to just have the judge.
And Judge, one more question. So the fact that he's caretaker for his parents, his elderly parents, is substantiated in the PSI. What other type of documentation do I need to?
Oh, some type of medical documentation.
Okay.
All right.